wasn't the best. So here we are, and we've got a lot of carving going on this late afternoon. Finally got to some carving today, and it's that time of the month, that time of the week, I should say, where we get together and I carve with you. We hang out. I'd like to hear from you guys, so it's an opportunity for us to chat. If you have any questions at all, feel free. I'm going to be carving here and polishing up a project that I started. This is a class demo piece, which means that I didn't give a lot of care or attention to the placement or the composition of the carving at first. And so I'm just spending a little bit of time reworking the elements, actually totally changing the elements of the carving up and having some fun. Oh, I think your dad has a message for you, Sam.
What's up, Dad?
Oh, man. Hey, Scott. So yeah, that's that. We're redoing the portraits here. This was like looking like JFK, apparently. I was told by the guys in the class, and I don't remember what this one was down below, but the idea is just to try to pretty him up a bit, give him a theme, give him a story. So I changed the guy from JFK to Plenty Coos, the native chief, and the bottom here is supposed to represent kind of a mountain man type character. So we're doing a Western theme. And yeah, that's it. Hey, Charlie. Yeah, it is a nice piece of bark. So, beautiful piece of bark. It's beauteous. So yeah, how are you guys doing? What's up? Scott's here. Charlie's here. Black Widow Woodworking. Hey, thanks for rejoining. I had some issues with the last one. What up, homie? Elias. Looks great. Sirkin says, is that Alaskan Bushman family you're carving? Yes, it is my carving. I like that. That's some really good bark. Yeah, it is. Any chip outs? It's been pretty stable. Yeah, some chip outs though. This cheek, you can see the black marks on there from the, whatever inclusions or whatever's going on there. But yeah, it's definitely not the best. Cottonwood isn't the most stable wood in the world, but it's a very beautiful wood to carve. And it's, Sam and I were talking about it earlier. It feels like moving to any other wood feels like cheating. When you get back to cottonwood bark, that is. Cottonwood bark feels like cheating. So it is a totally awesome wood to carve. See, there's a little chip out right there. Happens. Definitely happens. Yeah, this is a crow. This is Plenty Coo. Yeah, good eyes. Yep. Well, it's loosely based on Plenty Coo. Plenty Coos. Sharp really counts with bark. Yeah, you have to have a sharp tool for sure. I think I've got too many tools lined up on the bench here. It's too many options. That can be a problem. Oh, we can leave this one up, leave these up, leave this up. Okay. Is it rude if I say that's a great carving of Christopher Walken? I don't know. I don't think it's rude. Which one? If it's this one, then I am so offended. I'm ticked. But if it's this one, that's fine. I'm Christopher Walken here. That's my pun of the day. That's all I got. The one on top, respectively. Wow. Respectively? What kind of unnecessary qualification was that? The one on top. Oh, man. You have just sent me into a rage. How can I block this guy? No, I'm just kidding. It's fine. Let's verify. Let's fact check this. Let's see what we got here. Let's do Christopher Walken. Maybe I could see it. I don't know. Let's see. Christopher Walken. What do we got? I could see some. Oh, I don't know. The hair. I feel like it's in the hair. I think that's kind of where it ends, though, brother. Maybe the lips. The lips, for sure. The lips. Something about the neck and the chin, maybe. Also, the bottom one is Ron Swanson if he let himself go. Yes! Now that we're back to being friends. 99. I love Ron Swanson, so we're back to being friends. It looks like yeah, I mean, I'll give you there's some elements that's reminiscent for sure. It's reminiscent. I like that guy in the bottom. I don't think he looks like Ron Swanson totally, but I wish it looked more like Ron. I need to do a carving of Ron Swanson and send it to him. Right, Sam?
Yeah, that would be sick.
Wouldn't that be perfect? I feel like that'd be the perfect person to make a carving for. He'd like that. I gotta get this picture of Christopher Walken off of the background here, or else I'm gonna end up carving him. And that wouldn't be right. Ooh, how are you guys doing? So Sam's in here. He's carving away.
What's up, tubular YouTube?
But for real, you're an amazing artist. Thank you, 99. I appreciate you. I'm all peanut butter and jelly. Those rasps are so good with the bark, aren't they? These are amazing. These are amazing. I love working with the rasps. The downside is obviously you're not going to get that clean cut of a tool. And there's a big part of me now that I'm becoming one of those old man knife only snobs where I like the look of a knife edge carving. But I still have a huge respect for using alternative tools to create more realistic textures of the face and all that. So it's still a part of my practice, but I use a lot less sandpaper than I used to. So anyway, Belmonte says, "Hiya, Alec. The carving is looking kick arse. Is this to be part of an online release?" Belmonte, this is going to probably more likely to sell at an art show, unfortunately. So on that topic, I actually probably shouldn't say before I actually fully decide on what I'm planning on doing. So, but yeah, there'll be some carving releases in the future, maybe later in the year, hopefully by sometime before Christmas, Thanksgiving, Christmas, that time. Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. Black Widow says, "I love the clean cuts too." Thank you. Well, I think you're just contributing to the conversation. I thanked you for some reason. I've been using some diamond cut rasps, and they're great. Yeah, I bet. I like the. I assume you mean like the diamond grit ones. They're more abrasive than they are rasp or like rifflers or files. Those are good. Those are really good. Yeah, I have these finer rifflers here, like for smoothing, and they're really nice. I like using those for sure. Gotta pull up my reference photo again. Boom, 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 boom. Can't find large cottonwood. Jim, look harder. Yeah, no, it is hard to find. I'm in the same boat, dude. I'm just teasing you. I have a hard time with it as well. But I would say the best thing to do is to find somebody who has nice thick bark and ask them where they got it. And if you were to ask me where I got mine, I couldn't tell you. I'd have to kill you. But in all joking, what? In all seriousness, what am I saying? I get the bark in Montana. I actually go out myself and hunt for it. But this stuff here that you're looking at, I did purchase from a friend who does not supply bark to other folks, sadly. So, hey Matt, thanks for tuning in. I'm still in puberty, I guess. Thanks for joining, guys. Alaska is a great place for cottonwood bark, so I've heard. Out there, you've got a lot of black cottonwoods, which there's a darker tone to the bark. It's very, very nice, but it's just a whole different beast. I've carved some BC cottonwood, which is black cottonwood as well, and it's a little bit stringier than this Montana. They call this the Montana Gold, but it's really plains cottonwood, and it's fantastic for carving. Really, really nice for carving. I've been so incredibly jealous of the OCCT curb skew you have, so I nabbed the 15mm long handle Ashley Isles version. Ooh, that's probably even nicer yet. I have bark here in Alberta, but I don't sell. There you go. Excuse me, wow. Burp sneaked out of there. Minnesota has huge bark. There you go. I've heard that. Can't find the OCCT one anywhere. Well, that's because I think they're owned by someone else now, right? Don't they keep getting handed off to, keep getting bought out or sold or something? I don't know. I believe they're now KCT, but they aren't available on their site. Oh, okay, there you go. Thank you. But it has to be a dead one. Can't harvest from a live tree. Yeah, I've had people complain or be frustrated about the fact that I use wood for my artwork, for my carvings, for my whatever you want to call them, carvings. And I explained to them that I'm not harvesting dead or living trees for this. In fact, I couldn't harvest from living trees to carve, at least to get the bark from, because the bark does not come off of living trees. It only comes off when the cambium layer starts to decay. That white wood starts to break apart from the tree. That takes a while, unless the tree was harvested in the summer months, where that might happen a little bit sooner, but still it'll take a year or two or longer before that bark is freely falling off. Sup with the likes in here. Thank you, Elias. Elias is like the best. He's always coming in the group chat and yelling at people to like the videos and stuff, which it's very sweet. He's always yelling at the people that watch my videos who watch and don't like. And I guess, you know, somebody's got to do it. I'm just kidding. Somebody has to get the absolute inhuman buttheads that watch videos like this and don't even like them. What is this? You think this is a free service? You pay in likes. You hear? Yeah. I love that the views dropped off considerably because of my sense of humor. What can I say? Just a really funny dude. My favorite comments are the ones where people are like, "You talk too much. Carve more. Talk less." Why am I so negative? Hey, Charlie. Hobo's Outpost Workshop is your biggest fan. He's my best friend. Check him out if you can. Hobo's Outpost Workshop. Let me Google it. Or I'm guessing that's a Facebook group. Or a Facebook group. Wow, why? Where did that come from? A YouTube channel. Hobo's Outpost Workshop. Let's look that up. Outpost Workshop. Cool. Beauty. We'll definitely check him out. Thank you. No, really, for you to do this is wow. Just gotta say. Oh, thanks. Any chance of an FOW shirt? Whoa, Belmonte. That's a fun thought. And I've considered that. I just don't want to do anything tacky. Don't want to do anything tacky. But I guess it would be fun and tacky. And I guess that's worth something to have an FOW shirt. Thank you, Black Widow Carving. I really appreciate that. Sam, quiet down over there. I told you not to drop any tools. Don't soil the gold, Alec? Don't soil the gold. What does that mean? Soil the gold. I just called to let him know that you sent him a link to this stream. Ah, thank you. He told me that you were without me telling him. That's awesome. With merch, laugh out loud. Oh my gosh, with merch. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I feel like merch would be. It's a cool thought, but I also don't want to. I have no idea if anyone will. I don't know. I've made. Yeah. Who's gonna wear the merch? Exactly. That's the point. Soil with merch. See what I'm saying? Don't soil the gold. I don't know. Yeah. It just. Merch is cool, and I might do it, and I might be eating my words right now, but sometimes I feel like. I don't know. What am I saying, Sam? What do you think? Is merch lame? I just feel like I'm not at a point where anyone would care about merch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who's gonna buy the merch?
Agreed.
You're not gonna buy the merch. When Sam is excited about buying the merch, my employee. I mean, it would sell, but really, your work is great. Thank you very much. I don't know who would buy it. My mother would buy it.
That's true.
And you know what? Maybe even your mom would, Sam.
Good point.
Maybe your dad? No, more likely your dad, actually.
Yeah, my dad.
Your mom definitely would not. There's not a chance your
I
mom.
don't know what my mom wears.
Yeah. She's not wearing YouTuber shirts. Like Mr. Beast shirts.
That would be awesome.
If your mom was like really into YouTube,
Yeah.
it'd be cool. My mom would. But it's, Black Widows is that's cool. Well, there you go. I'm doing it then. You've convinced me. Yeah, I mean, if you guys show up, I'll make some merch. Shirts or shirt. It'd be kind of cool for folks who want to represent and who want to, represent the, I'm just saying the same thing twice, to their wood carving buddies or whatever. If you haven't even subscribed to my channel. Your mom hasn't subscribed to your channel. Well, moms don't always, they're not as YouTube-y as we can be sometimes. It seems that moms in general aren't the demographic for YouTubers. It's mostly, what is it, like 15-year-old boys, something like that? Isn't that the primary YouTube demographic?
Something like that.
Right. Just on one wall of my room, I have 20 of hopeless carvings. Wow, very cool. That's a lot of carvings. Yeah, I'm looking forward to looking at his channel, and I'm stoked to check it out. Looks like he's got a lot going on. Very, very cool. I just ordered an FOW shirt or sticker on my box for show. No participation model in my family left. Oh, metal. That makes more sense. I was like, model. But the books I do love. Which books, Black Widow Woodworking? NC Prospector says, how many years have you been carving? And thank you for representing. Let's see. I've been carving for 18 years now, I think, close to that. So I started carving. I was younger than Sam. I was a wee lad, 12-year-old boy. But that time has gone by very quickly. I still feel like a freaking amateur most of the time, but sometimes I spout off with something. Makes me feel really great. Although, no, I've learned a lot. I can't feign, too much, whatever, humility, because I love what I do, and it feels good to be, it feels good to be doing what I love and what I feel that I'm good at, and I enjoy it. So it's been a good career. Although probably not the type of career that you'd want to go into if you're looking for immediate results. It takes a while. I'm 50, just started carving 3 years ago. Between you and Linker and the experience, I'm hooked. Well, that's cool. That's great to hear. Oh, your book. Thank you for buying it, Black Widow Woodworking. Me and my grandpa do this every weekend. Cool, Jason. Wow. You have a cool grandpa, and you're a cool kid. Or adult. I don't know how old you are, Jason. Somehow I read that comment as a young person's comment. All right, where are we at? How are we doing? Pretty good. Pretty good. I'm 15. I knew it. Jason's 15. And that's really cool. He started when he was 10. There you go. I appreciate your material, but can't do the course yet. But I if I could, I'd be in. All right. Well, no worries, brother. Thanks for buying the book. Thanks for supporting the cause. Hope you enjoy it. I did a dragon one last weekend. That's cool. The coolest one my grandpa did was a Grinch. That's cool. Yeah, it is fun. My grandpa started about 17 years ago. All right. Hobo, or Robbie as I call him, has been carving for over 30 years. All right. That's a long time. That's a lot of carving. Fanes 00 says, is there any particular reason that you mainly carve male faces with beards as opposed to clean shaven? It looks awesome, but just curious. Well, I guess in this case, it's a 50-50 split, right? But I guess beards are cool. Maybe it's just beard envy, huh? The dragon one I was talking about earlier took me 3 days to do. Hey, that's not too bad. 3 days is not very long. Good for you, man. Vane says, you got me there. Black Widow says, fills the wood is why I do it. Yeah, I think so. Depth and details. Maybe that's part of it. You guys might be able to answer that better than I will. Yeah, but I think that's true. That's true. It's something to do with when you've got a long piece of wood and it's very, it's full of fissures and cracks and crannies and all such sorts of character. Something fluid and kind of, I don't know. Forgetting his hair, it's really fun to weave into the abstract shapes. Gives curves too, yeah. Might as well go abstract with this one and take the hair and go wild with it. Speaking of filling spaces and doing weird things. Almost done with Spirit Crescent Moon I was working on. Really got the nose down this time. How about that? That's a good feeling, isn't it? Is it just me, Sam, or is it hot in here? That sounded like it sounded like I was asking for a compliment, but
Why would you ever do that?
ask for a compliment. Because I don't get enough love at home.
Finally, you admitted it.
I'm trying to find it anywhere I can from the internet. Strangers I've never met. This is cottonwood bark, for those asking. Yeah, the rasp is really helpful with round shapes like the nose, for sure. I could see that. No, this is not a commission. This was a class demonstration piece that less even something that I worked on during the class a whole lot, but something I just kind of knocked in to approximate some of the steps involved in roughing out the face. And by the end of it, it was just such a hideous carving. I had to recarve it, and I did so live on this channel, and you can find that live stream on my channel. But you know, totally different carving than it was, but I took it into a Western direction because I've been kind of missing that that theme. I used to spend a lot of time doing so and doing those type of carvings, and I figured I'd return to it with this one. And I've done a couple of others in the last couple of weeks, months, so it's felt appropriate. Hobo will carve in just about anything: cottonwood bark, cedar, golf balls, walking sticks. That is awesome. Working on knife control and gouges, and I find cottonwood being soft really doesn't hurt my hands while I get muscle control. There you go. Yep, that's true. Let's see how Sam's doing. Let's take a little walk over here.
Oh boy.
Young Sam is a fantastic carver himself and is working on a native piece, female native, and so she's looking good, dude. She's got really good, nice forms to her. Her nose is looking sweet. Mouth looking great. Those jowls looking good. People are loving it, dude.
Word.
You gonna turn that light on, or are you just trying to?
That's a good point. Didn't even think of it.
There you go. Let's get another angle on it. Charlie says, love it.
Appreciate it, Charlie.
The bark 12 by 3 was your guess. It's a little longer than that. It might be 14 or 15 inches long by about 4 inches wide. That's my guess. Let's fact check that. Oh, you guys were closer than I was. It's only 13 and a half inches. And yeah, about 4 inches thick. Or wide, rather. Wide. How thick it is, I don't know. Maybe, 3 inches thick. Yeah, it is a good piece of bark. I'm having fun with it. Yeah, I get that. It's funny, photographers don't love harsh shadows because they're not flattering. But sculptors, we love harsh shadows because they show depth and we can see what we're looking at a little bit more clearly if we're looking at an image, see the dimensionality of it. Because, you know, you take a light and you fill every shadow and it's really difficult to see form. Things look a lot more round and soft. Can sometimes betray what's really there. So give us that flattering light, unflattering light, I mean, and we'll be content on those reference photos. Are you carving the chair over there, Sam?
Yep.
It's singing. The thing is singing. I think that was like a reject chair from Brad and Mateo working in Detroit. I think that one wasn't quite stable, which is why it's making so much noise for you.
Oh, it's funny.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Inte? What drywall finisher turned carver. That is awesome. Black Widow, do you have videos on your channel? Let's look you up as well. Black Widow. Wood. Anyone watching the Olympics? Cool, dude. Yeah, I'm checking it out. I love it. I'll have to check it out more in a bit, but I'm seeing you've got some posts here, a few videos up. Very cool. I have 63 subs. Okay, all right, I found you. I'm not doing Olympics. You guys aren't watching it, huh? Yeah, I get that. I haven't been watching it myself. Just haven't had the time. I mean, just the honest truth. But I'll definitely watch some of it at least. Tried to carve it, my arthritis in my hands won't let me, but I do hunt through coins and collect them. Oh, what got me started collecting coins. Man, there's a collector's spirit behind carving. I for sure can see that because I love collecting coins. Well, and the truth is that coins are little sculptures. Beautiful little castings of carvings. Relief carvings. For every coin you have, there's a carver behind it, or a sculptor who shaped that coin. how did you come to carving? Started with soap carving in a history co-op, my first and only ever co-op class for some homeschool group, and fell in love with it, and picked up a kit from my parents. Bought me a kit through that homeschool teacher lady, and picked named Dawn Gunther. We're still grateful for her, and she's a great lady. We're in communication with her, a very nice lady. And fell in love with the act of carving even more than the soap project that we blew up with an M80. And just felt, yeah, absolutely, just kind of knew right from the start that that I loved it, and I wanted to keep doing it. So just kind of grew from there. As a beginner, seeing you and other great carvers inspires and intimidates me. It just looks so darn easy. Well, you know, it takes a little practice, but once you figure it out, it can be very fun when it starts to become a little bit intuitive. I have a proof Benji for my birthday year, 1957. It is shiny. Oh, that's cool. Like a Benjamin. What is it, a $50? That's sweet. The love was insane. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I find carving very peaceful and like creative. Get over the hump and enjoy it. Yeah, it is. It is very peaceful. If you're in the right mood, I guess. Like Sam over there doesn't sound too relaxed. I mean, he's getting in there physically going after it. You guys can hear it. He's going hard.
This ain't no cottonwood bark.
Yeah, that ain't no cottonwood bark. All right, that's butternut. Isn't it? Or is it basswood? Oh, that's basswood.
I think it's basswood.
Yeah, basswood's nice too. Take it easy. Somebody said. The old guys, we have to give you a hard time, Sam.
Wouldn't want it any other way.
That's right. Right. You wouldn't. Okay. All right. Well, I could be on here all evening long. Well, truth is, I don't know that I want to be on here all day long, bore the crap out of everyone. So I'm going to hop off here in a few minutes. Let's be fair warning. Appreciate you guys watching. I guess it's great for taking out your anger too, yeah. Step back and look at it, Sam, was the advice of somebody. That's true. That's good advice. It took me a while to learn that. I still forget to step back and look at my carvings. Hey, I'll do it too. That's a fun tip, isn't it?
It is a good one.
Thanks, Alec. Appreciate your videos and lives. Of course, man. My pleasure. Appreciate you joining and hanging out. Thank you, Noah. Thank you, Black Widow. There you go. Black Widow says, for all you new carvers, like, sub, and ring the bell. You won't be disappointed. Thanks, man. Yeah, I do offer free lessons on YouTube, nearly weekly, and sometimes way more often than that even. Whittle lessons. I do a native knife-only whittle. I just did one. And yeah, sub and ring the bell, Danielle says. That just means if you click on my name on this live stream or however you access it, you can sub to my channel, and I produce instructional content for folks. So yeah, do it if that's what you're into. I'm actually in the process right now of building a camper from a cargo trailer, a very simple convertible camper in the sense of I want to be able to use it for work as a cargo trailer, but I'm documenting that a little bit here and there, so I'll probably post a video about that soon when it's finished. It's getting fairly close. It's not a super complicated one, but kind of a fun way of getting out and finding bark is traveling out west and turning it into a camping trip. Actually, Sam's been with me on one of those trips before, and I plan on doing that again in the near future here with my wife. And we're getting the camper slash cargo trailer ready. Picked up a new truck, a new used truck, and I'm gonna use that to tow it. And I guess we'll introduce the truck as a character in the family of the YouTube here in the near future. But come to Alberta and meet up. There you go. Oh, you're in Alberta. All right. Alberta bound, Alberta bound. It's good to be Alberta bound. See, that's fate telling me to stop singing. How about Gordon Lightfoot? Yeah, man. Appreciate it, brother. He says I'm always welcome over to his house. I'm coming over tonight. Send me address. Alberta it is. You're not far. Yeah, you are actually. I'm in Michigan, so southern Michigan. He'll get the good genes out. Black Widow's gonna get the good genes out. There you go. Oh, you were born in Toronto. Very cool. Been here 15 years. What brought you to Alberta? Isn't that part of the Gordon Lightfoot song? Oh, the skyline of Toronto is something you get onto. It's a pleasure. But if you got the... I don't know. There's a reason that I'll be Alberta bound. I don't know. A better life. There you go. Some nice art. Awesome. Some nice, awesome work. Thank you. Very cool. Met my wife out here and settled down. How cool is that? Very neat. Very cool story, man. Let's see what we got. Whew, it's hot in here. Are you steaming it up in here, Sam?
Indeed.
All that movement. Yeah, it's kind of warm out today. Well, it was, and then it rained and it cooled off a bit. Thank you. Jamie asked if there's any chance you do commission work and send to Ireland or England. Absolutely, yeah. I've sent work internationally. Shipping is not cheap, but the carvings, these smaller carvings aren't terrible, so. In terms of shipping costs. Love how fluid it is for you. Thank you. I gotta find a nice straight on shot of Plenty Coups because I've got a lot of side or 3/4 views or slightly turned views. It makes it really hard to see the outline of his face. There we go. Now we're talking. Now I can see what positions for you guys. Thank you, Chad. Yeah, shadows do bring it together. Your setup too makes it convenient for tool change. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Got the magnets all over. Can't really show you very easily with this angle. All right, guys. Well, I've had lots of fun. I don't want to keep you too much longer. I've said that already, haven't I? Yeah, well, I guess I do want to keep you. But I won't. I'm going to get off of here in a few minutes. See, you said that last time. A couple of minutes. Hey, there's Sock Monkey. He says, bye, buddies. Those magnet strips from Harbor Freight. Yes, they are. Bye, everyone. Stick to it and keep going. Thank you. How would I get in contact with you? Is it Instagram or do you have a website? Yeah, my Instagram is just my name. So, but just put a period in between it. If you see it right here, right? Well, you can see it on the handle as well, but it's just ALEC period LACASSE. And that's my handle on Instagram. You can do it that way. Yeah, that's easy. Or through the website, which is just aleclacasse.com. Or my email, which is alec@aleclacasse.com. So, and there's some links in the description of this live stream if you want to reach out. Okay. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you sticking around. This was fun. I'm glad you, thanks, Charlie. All right, look forward to seeing you guys, hearing from you next week, next Monday. And yeah, I'm sure I'll be seeing you on the videos front as far as carving videos goes on the channel. And as usual, I appreciate it. Say bye, Sam.
Later, tube.
Give you a little walk around really quick. Cool.